Okay, guys and girls of the interwebs, this one is specifically for my family members. My mother, the lady in this picture here, Dorothy Gilreath, she has dementia, and I'm going to be telling you the difference between dementia and Alzheimer's, which is everybody is saying it's Alzheimer's. The doctor's treating her for Alzheimer's, and it didn't do shit because he wasn't treating her for the right thing. Okay, dementia, noun, psychiatry. Now, this includes loss of intellectual capacity and personal. Hang on a minute, my video went blurry. Basically, you can't take care of yourself. Now, it's from the Latin dement, which means pretty much mad or crazy. And it it can be caused by the breakdown of organic material in the body known as the brain, or damage to the brain, which I believe she may have sustained when, during the picture that I showed you, she had heart surgery. I think one of the fat clots got loose. One of the fatty clots that you get in your bloodstream got loose and went up into the heart and kind of buckshotted her brain and damaged her brain in that specific area. Now, Carolyn England stopped by earlier saying that dementia was Alzheimer's, and this here is video showing you the definitions and all of that of dementia and Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is not dementia. Alzheimer's is a form of memory loss that is covered under dementia, but so is Parkinson's and a couple other things. Dementia is the actual word for all of the different variations of problems with the mind. Now, she does not have Alzheimer's because Alzheimer's is just the loss of memory, and there's no real mood swings there that I know of. Normally, an Alzheimer patient will be just as calm and docile, but with the form of dementia that my mom, your granny, our mother has, she's having, um, it's hard to explain. I've spent the last 2 years with her, but I could notice it better than I could ever tell you. Her whole personality has changed. She's had delusions of people killing people. She's had delusions of, I mean, she's just way out there. She's barely even intact with reality anymore. Um, all of the stories about it took 5 people to hold her down and this and that and that and this, none of that is true. What happened that led to her being in the hospital as of now is I went back to check on her, and she was laying down like she was asleep, but she would grab at her chest every minute or so and say she couldn't breathe. So I thought she was having a heart attack. I called the ambulance out here. They took her to the hospital, where the hospital realized that she was having these problems. And then they called in a mental evaluator from Salina, Tennessee. Right now, she is in Salina Hospital in the psych ward, and they are trying to evaluate her to see if she is fit to come back to the house. No one did this. I It's just something that happened now. Now, they may be, and they have talked with me, they may be trying to place her in an assisted living facility, but they're not going to try and put her in a nursing home because of the delusions that she's having at this point. Now, I don't know what will or won't happen. I can't tell you. All I can tell you is at the moment, they're trying to evaluate her. They do not need anybody down there. I went down there and I asked them if it would be okay if I seen her, and they said that it would be more detrimental to helping her to see her than it would be to not see her. You know, they've got to evaluate her and get her everything taken care of without her throwing fits. Anyone goes down there, she's going to have a fit wanting to come home. And she can't. She's medically bound to that part. But, yeah, if you've been reading this video and you've been listening to me, you know that Alzheimer's is not dementia. Okay, medically defined Alzheimer's is not dementia. So when Carolyn England tells you that Alzheimer's is dementia, that is bullshit. Dementia is the main thing. Alzheimer's is an off branch of it. It's the other way around. And Carolyn England come up here and asked me about it, and when I told her, she got mad, said that I was lying, and then drove off. And I don't need that. I don't want her back up here. Okay?